Well, I was amazed when I heard one of President Bola Tinubu's aides and special advisors, saying that President Bola Tinubu did not foresee the enormity of Nigeria's challenges. Just the same way Buhari came out to say that Nigeria is one of the, or if not the toughest country to govern and to be leader over. Well, I was surprised, and I'm not surprised. I was surprised because it simply means that he didn't plan adequately. And secondly, I'm surprised because he actually said that it was his turn. It was his turn to take on, the reins of leadership in Nigeria. And so that means if you are to lead, that means you already know what to do. You know where to head. You told us that you will hit the ground running. So where were you actually running to? Where were you? Where did you say you were actually running to? If you said to Nigerians that they said, well, what will you do when you said, well, once we get in, we will hit the ground running. Running to where? Where were you hitting the ground running to? If you didn't have an idea, or you are not adequately educated about the enormosity of Nigeria's challenges. Well, that's where we find ourselves today. We've had, a repeat, unfortunately, a repeat of leaderships where, people come in and say, oh, we didn't plan for this. This happened, that happened. We're not expecting this to happen. We're not expecting that to happen, and all of this and all of that. Well, I think it's Mr. Bayo Onanuga coming out to say this at this time in that interview with Business Day. I think that it's not. Yes, you might say, oh, I have a right to my opinions and all of that, but these are the same people who came out to say that, look, this man is qualified and all of that, and we all, downtoned and just followed suit and felt that, oh yes, apart from the fact that he said Emilokan, we're actually talking about somebody who has said that oh, if he has done it in Lagos, then he can do it in Nigeria. And today they said the first thing the man did was to remove subsidy, and the whole nation came crashing, as it were, because that's what we are experiencing today. Famine from different angles, subsidy removal without palliatives, and after, death, medicine after death, is what we practice, in the leadership of today. And so we have already come in there. They are already coming out. So, like Two-Face says, the story as they used to tell us is they are saying that they didn't know that it was this much. Then I think the best thing to do at this time is to resign and say, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was this much. I'm backing out. Don't you think so? Please feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and simple. Let us know what your opinions are. I think that the best thing to do, if this is the case, if the case is that President Bola Tinubu didn't know, didn't know that Nigeria's challenges are this enormous, then I think he should step aside. That's my opinion. And I think, he should step aside and allow somebody who can handle it. It's not that he knows, okay, I can handle it, and it's like, now that he knows, I think he should step aside. But then, does that happen even in Africa, let alone in Nigeria? Until in Africa, we have had leaders who are very, very old. Look at what we saw during one inauguration recently, and a president-elect was reading his inaugural letter, speech, and then he was fainting, while on the stage there because of old age, more so because of old age and the prayer that was being put on him at just about that time. But then I think it's high time we begin to have capable hands. And just like we are celebrating the president of Senegal, now, 44-year-old, very, very good happening for Africa. And we're trusting that, of course, we must see results. We must see results. We celebrate the young ones of that country, but then we must see results for what is being done so that we can use that to prove to the rest of the world that, look, the young ones are ready to rule the world. And so we should have that. Okay, feel free to drop a comment, make them simple and simple. Let us know what your opinions are on this matter. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to share videos with others. My name is Olukunle Brand. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV.